Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus, I'm back again. I've been reflecting on life, and I'm thinking about maybe almost 40 years ago. I was, 28 years old, and I had a vision and a hope and an aspiration. I kind of believe that at that time that people, enough of them, had faith and a belief that was real in God. I thought I had enough energy, enough commitment to be able to reach out and get those people activated in the work of God. And the work of God is peace, prosperity, happiness in life. It's not going to church. That's not the work of God. That's the front. That's what you call the front, going to church. But actually doing stuff like making sure that everybody got a job so they can participate in life, theirs and everyone else. That they would never be absent those things that are essential for survival, like food, clothing, and shelter, and education, and health care. All of these needs would be met just by people having jobs. And it wouldn't take any money because the jobs creates all the goods and services that money buys. So if you did it and you're working together, you don't need money. Especially when you realize that money is the distraction. Money is what the man uses to say, ignore God. I didn't think that the Christian community were so sold out that they couldn't be reached. And it's here 40 years later, I'm laying in my bed this morning and I'm thinking about the kids who are suffering because they don't have a life. They don't have the education that they need, the access to it and the resources to get to it. They don't have access to the required health care or the comfort of being a child, or people who have the comfort of being adults and mature, responsible living, and all that stuff just brought tears out of my eyes. I couldn't stop crying, ladies and gentlemen, because I was tricked. I was tricked. What I mean by tricked, I thought that there were other people who really cared about God. Now I know that people care about money. Money. They care about money. Now, they want to act like they know God. They want to do a little good every now and then when it doesn't really cost them anything. And going on Sundays when they can front. But coming back out there and standing up demanding that everybody got a job. And not a single one of them realize that unless they on welfare or something, think that they can achieve anything without a job. But they do it for money. And who wants to work for $3 for these little wages? It's a crying shame the way they be calling bringing Mexicans over to do those jobs that pay $3, $4, $5 an hour. Pissed off because black folks don't want to work that way anymore. Nobody should work that way. It's a crying sin against humanity to misuse the Mexican people the way, or should I say, immigrants the way they do. Let them bring the jobs that you can get over on them, pay them a little or nothing. You ought to be ashamed, America. This whole dead blasted world ought to be ashamed. I woke up this morning crying. I ended up laughing. Laughing because I bought into the stuff that you knew God. I was tricked. You don't know God. You don't. My friends, all I hear the words, blessing to God. Give the glory to God. Words. 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 Just want to be decent. Words. 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 Just trying to fit in. Words. Words. All words. Where's the action? I gotta tell you, you're fake. You are fake. I know you're fake. And I don't have to bite my tongue. Look all around us. Do you know that Christians, evangelicals, fundamentalists voted for Trump? Do you know they're still backing Trump up trying to hold him up on a hill, and he seems to be the biggest, deadest thing I ever seen. But this is what's happening. I was tricked, but I gotta face it. I'm just gonna have to face it. Right now, it seems as if I'm the only one who care about people, all of them, not just some. I care about all of them. And to me, how can you say you care about God or know God when you are selective about who you care about as far as people are concerned? You can only do that if you're faithful. So, what I'm dealing with is a fake world. Thinking that everybody can get a job, that's divine. But I'm living in a fake world that don't play that stuff. Thinking that everybody should have those resources, this is a fake world. These people don't care about that. They say they do, but they go along with a program that says no way. And I can only say, for an excuse, is because they don't know any better. I ain't saying no more. You tricked me, ladies and gentlemen. I thought you loved God. That's the biggest lie I ever accepted. That's the biggest lie. You want to tell you what that kind of lie that is? I married a woman one time. Yeah. We stood before the spiritual God, and we stood before witnesses, and we swore before and to each other that we love each other from that point on until the day we die. That no sickness would separate us, no poverty or nothing would separate us. That didn't last. That was just talk, just words. That's the way I see the church. That's the way I see religion. That's the way I see Christianity. Just like that. Talk. Talk. And I think without a shadow of doubt, that's the way God sees it. Why? Because that's the way it is. And so, all of you out there in the world, I'm pissed off because you tricked me. You didn't really trick me. I tricked myself by believing you. But I'm not going to come at you and try to defame you or say things that really piss you off to make you look great. Great. But I've got to tell it like it is. You don't know God. I'm very serious. You do not know God. If you knew God, you would be explaining to everybody else who don't know God what it means. And you're not doing that because your words are just words. Don't mean a thing.